All right, day 17. I believe it's the 26th. Who knows? 27th. I can't keep track anymore because it really doesn't make any difference to me. But what I can tell you is we're still here at the Serenova Tract, and it's been nice and kind of overcast, so it's been kind of cool for us. So shout out to the weather here. Looks like we may have some stormages coming through. We'll see if we can hold out. We got the campfire going right now. Coda's good. She's actually feeling a lot better. Didn't mention it, but she was kind of sick from a vaccine that she had received a couple days ago, so that seems to be good. Everything's good. But this is one of those places that it's just beautiful, and we could just stay here and goddamn yellow fly. Swatting flies in the woods. Swatting yellow flies in the woods. You can see this is where we have the van parked up. Yes, we do have the tent under some shelter. No ridicule, please, but the storms might come and it would just be too hot inside the van to have the windows closed. And we got this fan, the rechargeable fan. It's kind of shoddy. I don't know. So we don't want to rely on that. So we might be sleeping in the tent under the pavilion tonight. If not, we're gonna pull it over to right behind me to some softer ground over there, and it should be pretty enjoyable. Either way, it's been a beautiful day, beautiful life, beautiful experience. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Good afternoon, it's day 18. We're at the Serenova Tract. Camped here again last night, but this time in the rain. I don't know if you can see, we pitched the tent under a pavilion there. It was a wise decision since it's kind of still spitting on us a little bit, but it was actually a pretty cool evening. Despite the rain, the temperature was pretty good, and no complaints there. We were planning on tonight headed to the Ocala National Forest and sleeping there tonight, but given that it's probably going to be pretty crappy weather for the rest of the day and into tomorrow, we might we're still undecided. We might just drive north into Georgia, or we might go stay at a friend's house, which is a possibility, but at this point we're really not sure. Or we just might stay here again tonight, since we have a pretty cushy spot underneath the pavilion there, and we're not being really bothered or anything like that. So we shall see what we decide, because at this point I really don't know. But that's the adventure of it, isn't it? So we're in Pasco County at this place called Hudson Beach, and this beach sucks. Like, seriously, there isn't even a beach here. Stephanie, a little boo-boo, cut her foot, cut her hand. This beach is terrible, but it is a beautiful day out, and it is day 19 of our journey. And we're still loving it. We're still at the same place at the Serenova Tract. And probably gonna stay there tonight and then head over north somewhere to like the Ocala Forest or Gainesville or something like that, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Well, good afternoon. It is day 20, April 30th, I believe, and we are at the Serenova Tract. We're getting everything packed up, just put the tent away, doing some last minute dish cleaning, cleaning the coffee press and some other utensils. But it looks like we're going to be headed up towards Ocala National Forest today. Gonna stop and do some springs. We'll see. We're not quite sure which ones yet. We have to do a little bit of research. We'll stop and get some Wi-Fi somewhere and figure that out. But it's already a beautiful day. The temperature's really nice. It's one of those bittersweet things where this is such a good spot that we don't want to go, but we don't want to stick around too long either. So, and there was a huge spider in the tent this morning. Stephanie woke up and it was right by her head. And I'm proud of her. She didn't freak out or anything. But yeah, we'll see what the day brings. Seminole Falls, Rainbow River. so we are in Rainbow Springs. It was $2 to get in. Code is allowed. Not supposed to swim. Our little secret. But we're standing in front of Rainbow Falls, and it's gorgeous here. It really is. Like I said, not supposed to, but going to anyway. You know, what are you gonna do?
Come here, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on.
The only thing I'll say about these falls is that they were man-made. Even if they say that the water is recirculated from the river that's right here, which is the Rainbow River. And all the rocks were gathered from the river. So it's natural, but I guess it was a tourist location in about 1937 is when it was created. But still, very pretty, man-made or not. Okay, so we are in the Ocala National Forest, and we found a place off the road, and here's this tree. Okay, it's I think Redwater Lake or something is what we're making our way towards, but this is one way. We're off of 40. The sign back there said, "Watch out for black bears for the next 33 miles." So we are out there. Like, this is probably the first time I actually feel like I am camping and hiking in the woods and stuff. But it really is quite gorgeous out here. I mean, the sun's going down, so we don't have too much time before we need to find our location and set up. But this is boondocking at its best. I gotta say, the temperature is perfect. It's beautiful out. Hopefully the bugs aren't too bad. We'll see what the campsite looks like. There's not going to be a campsite. It's all dispersed camping. And okay, so further down the trail, this is what we encounter. It's actually Redwater Lake. Ocala National Forest. Look, it's beautiful. I mean, behind us, directly behind us, is the campsite. Just behind that tree right there. The van is over that way, but it's not even far. Looks like the skeeters are out a little bit, but we're in the middle of it's swampy, but a lake, and it's beautiful. Van life.